Hey everyone, so since I'm almost done with the whole process, at least I think I am, I figure I might as well tell you about the whole thing and what the whole process has been for me so far. That way you have a better understanding of what exactly everything is that's going to happen if you do decide to do it. So, short answer, in case you don't want to sit here for another 5 minutes and listen to me talk, would be a lot of phone calls and paperwork and a lot of doctor appointments with a lot of tests. I mean, I started this process in August of last year, and now it's April, just to give you an example of how long it's going to take. It'll probably be shorter for you, because your hospital probably won't suck, but for me, it's been very long. So anyway, um, this started out with me basically, deciding I want to donate my kidney. So I figure I'd do it anonymously, which means donate to just anyone. So I looked up the number for the National Living Donor Association, or whatever they're called. I don't even remember the name, but I looked up the number, called them, and they told me to call someone else. And then that person that I called told me to call the person that I just called, so that didn't get me anywhere. So instead, I just managed to find someone just by chance, really, who happened to need a kidney. So I was like, oh, hey, I'm going to donate mine anyway. I'll donate to you. So, I called the hospital, the donor program in that hospital, to, tell them, hey, I want to donate to this person. She's like, great, okay, we'll send you the paperwork, the application, blah, blah, blah. So I think it was about 3 weeks later, I got the paperwork in the mail, filled out the application, and sent it back. And she called me and she said, hey, when's the last time you had a physical? And I said, I don't know. I hadn't been to the doctor in about forever, maybe 5 or 6 years. So I had to go to the doctor to get a physical, basically for the doctor to say, okay, you're not dying, you can donate your kidney. So I called the doctor. It wasn't about a month later until I could get an appointment. So there was another month that goes by, waiting for an appointment just to get a physical. So, yeah, so if you haven't gotten a physical within the last year, you're going to need to get one. Otherwise, they won't even accept you. So anyway, I did that, did the physical. Then, the next step, they sent me a tube. No, wait, no, they didn't send me the jugs. I'm retarded. Shut up. Not good at this. What? It's okay, I'll cut this part out. You can talk.
Okay. I like it.
Hello. So anyway, then the next step would be to do the blood test and a 48-hour urine collection. So they send you a whole bunch of these vials, which are going to put your blood in, and they send you an order sheet that you give to the laboratory saying, hey, I need these 2 containers to do a 48-hour urine test. So you bring that stuff to the hospital, whichever hospital that has a lab that's near you, and then they'll give you the jugs, and then you do the 48-hour urine test, which is it's basically you just pee into these 2 big jugs for 48 hours, and you have to drink about, I don't remember, I think it's about 2 gallons of water a day. That's probably the hardest part, is having to drink 2 gallons of water a day. That sucks. So, you do the urine test, you go back to the lab, they take your blood, and the blood is actually kind of terrifying, because I don't remember how many vials it is exactly, but it's at least 10. So, it's a lot of blood. Or, well, it's really not a lot of blood, but it looks like a lot of blood, because you have to fill up so many vials. It only takes about 30 seconds, I think. But there was just so many vials, and so anyway, because I didn't know the person, and because I was under the age of 24, I don't know why it's 24, it seems like a weird age, but anyway, because of that, I had to go see a psychiatrist so they could make sure I was making mature decisions, because, I guess they want to make sure that you're not just, like, take my kidney, here, ah! On an impulse or something stupid. So, my girlfriend's laughing at me because I'm acting like a retard again. Anyway, so, the psychiatrist was really nice, actually. She was basically, like, pretty routine about it, like, okay, you know, it's obvious they're just doing this for safety purposes. Obviously, you're not crazy. Obviously, you're not trying to just throw your kidneys at people, so you're good to go. So that was pretty cool. She was nice. And another thing I had to do, because I hadn't seen the doctor in so long, I had to take a 24-hour blood pressure test. It's basically like this thing they strap on you. It's literally just like a normal blood pressure thing. They put it around your arm, and you wear it for 24 hours. A little thing hooks onto your belt or whatever. That'll read it every about 30 minutes when you're awake. It'll take your blood pressure every hour when you're sleeping. And so, yeah, that was what I had to do, just basically because I hadn't seen a doctor and because I didn't know the person. And if you, just side note, if you're going to donate your kidney, do it within your state. Because I did it out of state, and it really sucks to have to drive so far away to another hospital anytime I need any kind of work done for a test or something. But anyway, so I did that test, and then the blood pressure thing she gave me didn't work. So what that meant is now I have to take the blood pressure test myself. So she gave me a sheet of paper and was like, all right, it didn't work, here, just take your blood pressure yourself over the next 2 weeks, write it down, and then fax it to me. And I don't think that's something they're supposed to do, really. I don't think she was supposed to just let me do it since I'm not a doctor. But she was like, you know, I'm not gonna make you go to the doctor 14 times, so just do it yourself. And so I've done that. I sent it to her. She said, all right, your blood pressure looks good. And so right now, what's the date? In 3 days, I think, I'm going to be going back to the hospital, and I think this is the last step. I'm getting a CAT scan, I'm seeing all the whole surgical team. I'm seeing the transplant surgeon. I'm seeing the anesthesiologist, I think. I'm seeing a dietitian. I'm not sure what the dietitian's for, I guess, just to make sure I don't know, consume huge amounts of something that would destroy my kidney, like alcohol or something. But, so, yeah, that's where we are right now. And in case you're wondering why it looks like I'm outside, I'm on top of a mountain. Because, you know, why not make a video when you're on top of a mountain? And I'm also sitting in my castle. I don't know if you can see it, but every person that donates their kidney gets a castle. It's really cool. I was really surprised by it. Anyway, I'll make another video again when I go to the hospital, get the CAT scan, all that. Hopefully they'll let me take my iPhone into the CAT scan machine, but I doubt that. It'll probably destroy it. But if they don't, I'll try to figure something out. See ya.